Alright, abusuafo. Efia Schwarzenegger ene asantefo binom. Na mameni kan emisa mo se Efia Schwarzenegger oya asantini ana. Efia Schwa oya asantini. Se Efia Schwa nso ya asantini de ne asantefo nso mo won kwase amapa o. Because Efia Schwarzenegger pa ya asantini de a ene eyeboyaka. Me wo se Efia Schwarzenegger ene as self-styled asantefo binom at social media eguso ayedi Efia Pokuatem. Na mo say my second video bi a me ya me bom tuja no. Mo say air trendy on social media. Mo say my shaking. Me ntimo da munda. And oko TikToker enya more than 100,000 views. Almost 1,000 shares. Oko Facebooker enya more than 100,000 views. With about 5,000 to 10,000 likes. With so many shares. Mo say abomuja. Mo say my shaky system no, my shaky mo. Munye ho hwe yebenya mre edi amamo me say se mo open boko a some of us are ready. Se mo open enkwase highway so a some of us are ready to go that speed. Se mo jimi na mo jimi no ye bema mo the equal measure. Now so I will do that at my least time because for now no my main priority John Dramani Mahama to come back to power. Enti me kasa na se me ka bibi fa Mahama ho na se me ye Mahama ho adwuma wie na se me nya emra then I can come to the Efia Pokuya and the Asante Galamsey issues. But for now dear, let's go to serious business. Na John Dramani Mahama enam Kumasi Kenya si ho baby na nurse fo binom eto eche no monhwade.
I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And we're going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting so that when you come out of school, you can get a job as quickly as possible. Ezu, and your younger brothers and sisters who are going to come after you, when they come to the first year, they are not going to pay any school fees. We're going to continue all the hospitals that are being built so that we can employ as many of you as possible. And so, I've explained to your patron, I'll create a proper program and come and speak to you. But for now, I said I cannot pass you by. I wish you very well. Make sure that you keep your voting cards well. On 7th December, vote for a change and vote for the 24-hour economy. I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything. And
we want to see you. 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 JDM, we want to see Mahama. We want to see you. Ma why? Where you see na Mahama nam Kenya si Kumasi baby? And an impromptu next for way to channel. And we want to see you, JM. We want to see you. We want today you want to see Mahama. Mona munyamiase. Say Mahama has a forgiving spirit. Mona munyamiase say bonibia anto Mahama. Mona munyamiase say Mahama tiase. Kwanya Mahama sabre kamo diamia. Ibinum atnefi be 5 years ni. Yini adwuma bi ayeye Mahama emre so ebiansi ene ebinum betna TV so kire say ahya wo bra na ye bo be ma ne ye da ansa na sebi yenya sika de ato aduane adi nurse fo mu a Mahama ka kire mo Mahama etumofo aso den na ye mo ena nkwasiafo ba yi se bioma so nsu asoansa ehunia emu edu me se Mahama oho anko se ochi Ghana mpanimfo nyina tenase ekire omo amamuo the likes of Akufo Addo Bawumia na po ko se ochi omo nyina tenase ekire omo how to govern because man no we ade too much. Mahama a nation builder ampa. Mahama eti amemu ase ampa. Mahama oya ade dodo. Mahama ni munyansa dodo. Mahama dogana maino dodo. Okasa mi fili. Se Mahama kasa, it runs through my veins. Mi fili se ampa. Bema na say bema ba. Enye Jimmy phobia oti ona na Jimmy sem na yeba na ilebi betwem kwasia ilebi hwane de bae. Enye nkwasiafo no. Weye JDM John Dramani Mahama. Eka kire mo say alawa na moji anu minyai anaye nyai. Let us place you people on the students loan system. Na sika na nka ye be chede amamo sa alawa no. Ye mboa no na ye mfensi ayasabia amamo se na be ya mu wie school amontina fi ante ase. Ena ye man kwasiafo de be ye slogan campaign na Mahama lawa Mahama lawa Mahama lawa ene mu ne munsua mu nyansa se ne America no maye lucky se Mahama tiase maye lucky pao se sambre Mahama tiase Mahama se o saba moko mpaebo a munna munyame ase ana moko asori a munna munyame ase se Mahama se o saba. Because baby a Ghana ababe dre pass enka enye Mahama o se wo sa banka ye fa hen ibisa mo nyina se baby a amemu government ababe dre enye Mahama o se o sa banka ye fa hen fa kaye Ghana kaye mobo ye nyame eni JDM se omra me CV my way omra meji ye nkwa omra meji Ghana fo emfiri kwasiafo yinsem na ye bre ye wu John Dramani Mahama nkoa ne betimi aye. Nti edemo hwe campaign na ekoso. Baby a Mahama enambia na nipadom etwadi nachi. Edintia they have realized the value in John Dramani Mahama. Sa value now in 2016 and in 2020 yen hu no and the social media boa. Mainstream media boa. Communicators aboa. Ama Ghana for ehu Mahama so mfaso. Into we nurse ni, we teacher ni, we hwan ni munyina mo nsori waka. On the 7th of December 2024. Na montuaba na yemfa tumi enhye Mahama nsa. Na Mahama embra meboa oman Ghana. Simple. Yaton Consolidated Bank of Ghana CBRG. Na we nko se menya abotre tenase echechire mu breaking it down. Now so Kevin Taylor ama medjuma no ayembre ama me. Already no Kevin Taylor the who breakdown abetuja. Inti enko na yenti enchichirimu a Kevin Taylor the abetuja concerning the sale, a chamber mafia sale of the Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Na kakra me nso mi waka no. Memfa enso muso. Yenti.
Ofui. Now the breaking news, gigim, breaking news. Now breaking news in say bank Ghana for save ho. The government of Ghana atom. Listen to me. The government of Ghana, they have sold Ghana Bank. Now they have sold the bank to wine. When did they do that? What I can tell you today, a few days or few weeks to come, they will come and tell you in a very diplomatic way. But that banking clean up from here, this government, through Bawumia, Oforiata, and Addison, they are trying to clean their asses. But what and a bank that belongs to Ghana has been sold, and yet is being sold. It has been sold. If you have money in these banks, and this bank I'm about to mention, tomorrow go and take your money. See, say, oh, sikada any this bank I'm about to mention. Otsina ko yu sika na ye town bank na ma broni. Bawumia and the NPP say banking and clean up from here, no, it was supposed to save the banks and make the banks resolute and make the bank very, very resolute to be in Ghanaian market to work for the people. I don't think say banking closure no say ade omo no e better results by and committee and come can say omaton. They have sold the bank to some Switzerland abrofo no maton bank na momo. Omo baba na nsia be catch them say bank no maton. And the name of the bank is this bank. Egigim. CBG. Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. The NPP government, they have sold it. CBG nina. They have sold the bank to some Swiss business company. The bank is going to come and take over CBG. They are going to own it. They have sold it. It does not belong to you again. Now, these are, let me minimize this. These are the banks, NPP for power, almost banking cleanup. You remember, these banks, and almost they have done what? They have merged all of them, and that they have merged them. Bank of Ghana, sir, Waka banks when you now boom, audited bank bako. Adiama Ghana. CBG is a fully owned banker. It is fully owned by Ghanaians. A Ghana for bank. Construction Bank, Omuguno, Omosomunguno, Omomeje. The Beige Bank, the Royal Bank, Unibank, and Sovereign Bank. Almost banks when you know, Omo buy the number you may do Omogdino and Quenim. Into Omo Kamu now boom, Omo can say a measure. And Omo CBG. As I speak to you, they have sold it. Billions they have shared the money. Next week, next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, they are going to come tell you some tongue in a different language. In a different language. So when you go back into records, now could see in Sama Bank of Ghana, Ekafa the decision they took to do the banking cleanup now. This is what they actually said. Mami Enchel Bibi Muncho. Nami Mount say these people are criminals. The banking closure now it was a lie. Now, so we read a year. Government establishes new indigenous bank. Bank of Ghana revokes licenses of 5 banks and appoints receiver in respect of their assets and liabilities. Bank of Ghana say sa bank rosizi ni nyano jomo japade ni nyina e no de te bank baako. Into omo sika nyina e kai no okani nyina bomu no de te CBG a be ye Ghana dia. Into read a year point A now. What has happened to Unibank Ghana Limited, the Royal Bank Limited, Beige Bank Limited, Sovereign Bank Limited, and Construction Bank Limited? This was the answer Bank of Ghana gave. The Bank of Ghana has revoked the banking licenses of these 5 banks and has appointed a receiver over their assets and liabilities. Deposits and selected assets and liabilities of these banks have been acquired and assumed by a new bank, Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. All deposits of the 5 banks are safe. Listen, all deposits of 5 banks are safe and have been transferred to the Consolidated Bank. Almost Sa bank 5 ninya sika ekemu no ni nyina ye safe. Omo move sika ni nyina de akwhye ade e friend Consolidated Bank mu. Now all deposits of the 5 banks are safe and have been transferred to the Consolidated Bank. Customers can carry out their businesses as usual at their respective banks, which will now become branches of Consolidated Bank. All staff of these banks will become staff of Consolidated Bank. Board of directors and shareholders of these banks no longer have any roles. Bank of Ghana catcher said, Sa 5 banks we the nyina ka boom aye the Consolidated Bank. Sika na ehye sa 5 banks ni nyina no. Sa sika no de akohyem ne friend Consolidated Bank. In say time a ye sa de we no. Sa ukọ to bank bi to say. Okoto bank bi to say a construction bank. Okoto bank is a Beige Bank. Okoto bank is a Royal Bank, Unibank, any sovereign banker. Oko na say omo to wa. Men who omo so be Unibank. Men who omo say omo a sovereign bank. Men who omo so omo a Royal Bank. Omo nyina na ate bank ba ko ne de omo nyina bom say Consolidated Bank. Sa bank na ya ton. Now, this is what the Bank of Ghana said. Time omo de a banking closure. A issue ni ba no. These are some of the things they said. Does government of Ghana intend to own Consolidated Bank Limited forever? TA, where Bank of Ghana documents. There was one question that they were asking the Bank of Ghana. Does government of Ghana intend to own Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited forever? This was the answer. The government of Ghana intends to offload its shares in Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited within a period of 2 years. Now, the government intends to give ordinary Ghanaians the opportunity to acquire shares. The opportunity to acquire these shares. Remember, Consolidated Bank was established by the Bank of Ghana. It means to say, sa bank na say a Bank of Ghana, let's say, a mene Ghana ni yedia. And a man for Busa Bank of Ghana say, na sa Consolidated Bank we, a bedroom baby, a Bank of Ghana be in safe free one, and a Bank of Ghana for say, Annie, ye be in safe free, ye in safe free one, ye the Bema Ghana for. Ye the bank ne shares in Bema Ghana for, not Ghana for our only bank, no. But as we speak today, they have sold the bank to Switzerland for an Amaton Bank in Amomo. I went to Switzerland. A colleague journalist gave me this information because he's also investigating what is happening in Switzerland. I followed this story for about 6 months. I was quiet. I wanted to see. A colleague journalist in Switzerland I was working with said they have done the deal. They have sold this bank to a Swiss company. It's a Consolidated Bank, Bank of Ghana didn't catch them. Say after 2 years they will sell it to Ghanaians, but they are now selling it to Swiss. They are selling to Switzerland for. I'll leave it here today. That is the breaking news. Into CBG, and I'm Ghana, 5 banks, a kabomu, no Consolidated Bank Ghana na almost say about to save Ghanaians. They have sold CBG. That's the breaking news here. First, the Bank of Ghana governor, Ken Oforiatta, led this. The finance minister knows. They want to clean their tracks. Banking cleanup. They are cleaning their tracks. Right now, CBG way at the Switzerland for. When it comes to power, make an NDC for it's going to be tough for you to investigate this issue because now there's a third party who now owns 100 or 80 or 90% of the shares. How are you going to fight that? They have sold your property to the Swiss. These banks, this CBG was supposed to be given to Ghanaians. That is the breaking news. Catch a Ghana phone answer Kevin Taylor and the breaking will have first. Do not forget.
Thank you, KT. Me who the way cram in Kanompo. My lucky, say Monya ubiti say Kevin Taylor. My lucky, say Monya ubiti say Kevin Taylor. He has informants almost everywhere. My lucky. Kevin Taylor, you be anko say ye man on national award. Enya ateni na anko say ye dino. Enya threat. Anko say ye ma Kevin Taylor national award. Say obo juma. Enya NDC na odebua o my Ghana. Believe you me. So same way UTV fu hu. Ma mainland for no ye hu. Insha FM, Adom FM, hwan yen tempo ni aka, ye tempo a yen ka. Enti ya amambofo. NPP atosa media for ni na. The only journalist Ghana ha or ye credible. Okasa me twice in Puna Mafa. I believe in the sources, baby, unya sa infuru ifri. I believe. Say authentic. This is the guy. About media mua, this is the guy. Ya kan banks in now boom and ya ton ye chani seliwa. En kofi bayi, eden ayen ton ye. E shase ku form reso. Ghana Airways sold. Ghana Telecom sold. Why sold? STC crampono. Yes, you collapse completely. And yet John Dramani Mahama Saminka STC go kojo top. Why? You good banks. I was saying do you good bank. Unibank. Why you good no? I can't boom. I no Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited. And yes, out on edi ama Swiss abrofo. And funny enough, all these things are captured in the Ejapade book. Say yen tonton state properties. Yen cham fama yehon, yen chani seliwa. This has been the brain. Inti Ejapade no, yeka ho asem a asechire ni o. Enyan tro. Yes, something na enkofo no is being played before our very eyes. E bibia AC, e bibia ekoso. Ton banks, egu banks, e collapse economy no, exchange rate, inflation, everything. Say ya basa. Under NPP, eye Bawumia ne Akufo Addo. Ena wenyina ekoso wenyina AC. Na mo lucky say monya media ni ba ko Kevin Taylor a obie money. Utime dig for the information. Me enye Kevin a asimbisi me hu mente. Edi ntia baby a sebio ne nsa edru no me nsa dru ho. No kra ba ko pe. Kevin Taylor baby a ne nsa edru. Baby a ne ni na so edru me ni maso dru ho e no kra. Enye Kevin Taylor information bi say ye nya. Ibenya na say e de kan beto Ghana media mu dada. But this guy has the information. Send your work or 6 months ago. But now or 20 boasi because now he wanted to build certain concrete factory. It is now work so this asim we are. Have it at the back of your mind. They say you first heard it on loud silence media. What until the baby mu? Ote loud silence media. Kevin Taylor. We are Ghana ni abisa ho. Say a your mind and a year chichiri and answer NPP. A your mind and a year chichiri and answer Akufo Addo and Bawumia busuya. A your mind and a year chichiri and answer Napuhine no and a year no plastic surgery. Dear hina ye a year on mine a year chichiri. Na say na year pema Ghana mine. Ye mind uti say na year peno. Say yan tonton empo the banking sector. Now mind you say money controls every society. It mind be the moment you begin to sell your banking sector, you are selling your sovereignty. Because he who controls money controls you. Everything is financial. So he who controls money controls you. Every 2017 ever, and a Bank of Ghana for shall see a boka. Ya boka bepem sabre ye buswa ye boka. I am po in the real sense, so shemwa Bank of Ghana no egu. Because a bank be aboka, enye bako, enye mienu, enye miensa be e 9 dia, enye na sa bank automatically no egu. Anko say ye tum. Aside that, ye nka ho asem wie you, ye sa ton banks. Ya ton kra wie e dia ma a Swiss company. And as a Swiss abrofo. Na bibisa mu amudi Bawumia NPP echi say we Bawumia nka ho bi. Se Bawumia ka ho. Na po nka ho, oka ho. Inti afi e ba ne sen. And at this same Bawumia ya asaba esa kire mu say, "Mumma ne 4 more years." Na ono ne agenkwa no e ba ne sen. Obra sa dwimu die katahyehe ne kankan we nyina Bawumia hyase a ekoso e ba ne sen. And at this same Bawumia esa nam Ghana ha e portray ne ho say ono de oye saint me driver's mate boni na akoso no me nka ho me de me hwan efin bi ani me ho enya mia na so eba the small achievement of eye mampani Akufo Addo de na Bawumia ejiafa. Is this the kind of person that you want to hand over the affairs of Ghana to after 8 years of gross mismanagement? 8 years. Is this the kind of person that you want to hand over the future of your nation to? They say, Sanya Mahama kan no. On say afi mati ni entia Mahama kan sa. Say Mahama chemu say krono katahyehe ene kankan a akoso under Bawumia na po Akufo Addo aban we. Ekoso under John Dramani Mahama anase empo NDC aban bi anka Ghana sojafo ebetu omo aban egu. This is why John Dramani Mahama ekanisa. Because Mahama mpo a one top hotel bia wo Dubai ye chantro mane be ye no kre. Edison Mahama Kumu say I Mahama at a hotel bi or Dubai. Ship will be Tokyo Harbor one my empo Rollins in Breso. You transfer to Rollins so say I Rollins no will be a gold shop will be Switzerland. Later. Ye who says answer me na yam truck for na shall for more and a year ya de gu Mahama Rollins. Any moase. And oka hu bi and a ma Ghana for be time Rollins for no valid reason. Today the same thing is being played before our very eyes. But we still sit here and justify say Akufo Addo and NPP, Bawumia and NPP. Your time without you, your future is being sold under your watch. And then also way, it's simple. Nia e was a moya and they say Montuntia Sam Kwasia Baiwe. Montuntia. Now John Mahama na Unimunyansa. John Mahama na nimbre so sa Jimmy we ankoso. John Mahama na nimbre so sa krono we ebi ankoso no. John Dramani Mahama onsa metwa ne nyuma paneso. Anya sadia. Moma na mo wo no. O mu ni da chibia o Ghana. Empo wo a wo hwe mi uni da chibia o Ghana. Because ene yensu buei, yensase buei, transportation system buei, yakwan buei, adan buei, banki buei, cathedral so ayame na swimming pool. And Ghana for edware home. Yekoye anase buy after 8 years of over 740 something to 60 billion cedis borrowed. Adai. Yenene na yensu nyansa. Ena medemo ibesibidi the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram.
24-hour economy. Banana, 24-hour economy. Jump, baby, jump. Banana, 24-hour economy. Banana, 24-hour economy.